What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be taking a look at a Ninjago Legacy Polybag. It is set number 30536 Combo Charger. So this is based on Ninjago Rebooted, and as you guys can see, this, just like the Ninjago Samurai X Legacy Polybag as well, they had two separate builds in this, and this one has the same. So you got the combo charger, and then you got his jet from Rebooted as well. Again, this does include two builds, so you either build this one or you build Kai's fighter right here. So I actually ended up getting two of them at Walmart because I did see quite a few at Walmart. So I picked up two, and I'm going to build both of them at the same time and actually have both builds here in front of us so we can take a look at both of them side by side. All right, everyone, and here we have the two builds from this Polybag. Again, I did get two to build each, so you can either build the Kai Fighter or X1 Ninja Charger. So again, these are both based on rebooted sets from 2014. So this is pretty cool to have, and they are actually remaking this set right here in 2020. So let's go ahead and look at the builds. So the first build here is the miniature X1 Ninja Charger. This is based on the 2014 Ninjago Rebooted set. This actually came out in the second wave of Ninjago Rebooted sets, along with Battle for Ninjago City. So this is the mini version of that, of course, in this Polybag, and I gotta say, it's pretty darn cool. I don't have the actual one out right now to compare it, but it does look pretty accurate to what they had, the color scheme, the black and the red, and they also got some of that gold there, you know, swords on the side here. And I don't know, the color scheme looks pretty accurate there, and it looks just really cool. It's just a nice little miniature build to add to your, like, you know, collection, because they've been doing a lot of these like little Ninjago vehicle builds and mechs and all that stuff lately, and especially with Legacy, so you can kind of add it to your collection, especially if you have the older sets as well. So it'll look kind of cool next to the old ones. But there's not a whole lot to this, you know, just some pretty basic pieces, some slope pieces in here just to kind of give it a slick look. Some more slope pieces right in here as well. You got some gold pieces right here on the front of the hood too, and you also got another black slope right here. So you got lots of slopes just to kind of give it its whole entire, you know, slick car look. So you got them right here as well. Again, you got the gold swords here on the back, again, just to kind of add to that ninja feel, I suppose. On the back, this back side right here is kind of hooked on a, you know, it's clipped in there, and then it can kind of move up and down. It's shown to be up in the picture, so you just kind of keep this up, and there is what it really looks like. So on the back, you don't got a whole lot there. You got some more slopes on the back side as well. On the front here, you got that piece right there in the front. And you got this, like, you know, basic, you know, car piece that they use for different types of cars, little builds like that. It's a pretty basic piece. You kind of see it in lots of things, but it does work really, really well for this build, of course. You got like this engine piece right here. There's not a whole lot to say about this little build. It is really cool to add to your Ninjago Rebooted collection and Ninjago Legacy. I really love Ninjago Legacy, and I love what they're doing, just kind of bringing back some old, you know, types of things. And it'd be really cool to see Lego actually remake this set as well one day. All right, and here we have the Kai Fighter build, which is only available online. So if you get this Polybag, you have to go online and search for the instructions, just like I predicted. But it's not hard to find. You just go into the Lego Find Building instructions on their site. It's at the bottom of their page. You look up the set number, and you go from there. So it's a really cool build as well. It's pretty accurate to what you see in 2014 as well as 2020. They are making this set again 2020, so it's pretty cool there as well. Again, this is all part of Ninjago Legacy. This is from the 2014 Season 3 Ninjago Rebooted. So yeah, there's going to be two sets of this now. So it's pretty cool that we're going to get this again. But this Polybag, it's pretty simple, but it's pretty accurate to what you see in the sets. You got that you know, two, I don't know if you'd say winged aspect or look to it, but they can kind of go in and out like this, even though I think the basic look to this set is kind of like this. But you are able to move this section right here out on two little, like, hinge pieces that are built in. On the back here, you do got this little, like, clipped on piece that just kind of adds to the look of this entire fighter right here. So there's not much going on there, but it just does add to the look a little bit. On the back, I really thought they were going to do something with these two clips they kind of put on the back, but I guess it's just kind of, you know, adding more detail and accuracy to the look of the build. So there's not a whole lot going on there, but you can see the use of the slopes here that was used on the X1 Ninja Charger, just kind of used throughout to add the slick look of the, you know, the Kai Fighter. So yeah, it looks really cool, especially right here where they added this whole entire front section where it gave that fighter its, you know, its normal look, and it does look really darn cool, especially with the swords moving forward. It just gives it that entire cool, you know, jet fighter look, and I just really love how that looks. Up here you guys can see it's got those gold like blaster looking pieces here up top. They use those in the front of the hood on the X1 Ninja Charger. You can see it's got that engine type piece right here as well, so they're kind of using it more near the middle on this one. On the front here you can see this is like the cockpit area. They're using like a black slope piece here, and the color scheme for this is more like they got like this yellowish orangish color here instead of just like an orange or a yellow. They're actually showing that more in the X1 Ninja Charger. They kind of hide those colors a bit more, so pretty cool to see that. We can kind of see that like grill looking piece right up here on the top instead of the front like the X1 Ninja Charger had. So it's really cool to see how they use the different pieces from the one build to the next. And this is the alternate build to this, so there are going to be some extra pieces left over that, you know, like the wheels, for example, they're not going to be used in this build here, but all the pieces are used in the normal build. But again, it's really cool that you can use the pieces from this to build a different alternate build if you wish. It looks pretty cool, and I really like the look of this. It's pretty simple builds, but it'll look really cool, especially if you have both of the sets from this. What this is based on, the 2014 and 2021, you could just kind of have like that Kai fighter collection. You know, there's actually 3 Kai fighter builds now, so I think that's pretty cool. I really like Ninjago Rebooted, and I'm really glad that they are, you know, continuing to make some new sets, remake some new sets, and I hope they actually go ahead and make some, you know, builds that maybe we didn't see before. Alright, so overall, I really love both these builds. I really loved the original sets that these are based on as well. So I really hope LEGO goes ahead and makes more polybags based on more Ninjago Rebooted, or just, you know, past Ninjago sets in general, like with Ninjago Legacy, because I think Ninjago Legacy is a fantastic line for Ninjago, especially for the older Ninjago fans who, you know, maybe prefer the older seasons, who kind of grew up with the old Ninjago seasons, especially rebooted, and, you know, seasons 1 and 2, even 3, 4, 5, just those seasons they've kind of focused Legacy on, and I hope they continue to do that because these are really cool. And yeah, if you want to get both builds, you're definitely going to have to get 2 polybags for it, but you can alternate between both. This is the main build, and this is the alternate one, so there will be leftover pieces for that. They are showing up in Walmart stores now, so hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys in my next video.